All right. Well, good morning, Honors Algebra 2. I just wanted to share a little bit of information with you about the activity that I just posted for you. If you go to Schoology now, you should see the neighborhood survey activity popping up there. This will just be a good chance for you to practice what we've been learning in our class with surveys and statistics, as well as to just give you a chance to, if you're willing to, get out of the house and stretch your legs and take a quick walk around the neighborhood. So first off, just to clarify, obviously you saw this part right here where it says please watch the video posted and the update before you begin. Looking at what the survey looks like, here that is for you. So your goal for this survey is to collect data on as many vehicles as possible in your neighborhood using the different sampling methods that we've been looking at so far in this unit. It's going to work best if you come up with the plan for each of these before you go out, but obviously if you want to kind of do it as you go, it might just take you a little bit longer as you're outside of your house. Now, something I'll show you a little bit later, if you don't feel comfortable leaving your house, and I understand that, try using Google Street View to take kind of a virtual walk through your neighborhood, and I'll kind of walk you through how to do that. If you are choosing to go out and do this in person, please make sure you practice social distancing while you're outside, and also please make sure it's okay with your parents before you go outside and do any of this. In fact, hey, take them along with you. That might be something kind of fun for you to do it together with your family. So you'll notice that I'm going to have you go through 4 different sampling methods. The first should be the easiest, convenience or a systematic sample, or just any other sample of your choice. So the plan for that might just be for a convenience sample. I'm going to look at the first 10 houses next to mine. So then what you do is you just have houses number 1 through 10. Then you're going to record the number of cars that are parked either out in front of the house or in the driveway. You're going to record what the garage size is, whether it'll fit 1 car, 2 car, 3 car garage, and so on. And then the colors of any of the vehicles that are outside. And then make sure to also write down the time the sample was taken. That'll come up in a later question. To kind of take you through the rest of these as well, simple random sample. Remember 2 different steps to getting a simple random sample. Step number 1 is that you're going to label the houses. So maybe you're going to say, starting from the right of my house, label the houses 1 up through 20, and then use the random number generator to randomly pick 10 of those. So maybe instead of going to houses 1 through 10, you go to houses 1, 3, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, and 19, or something like that. For stratified, pick how to do that. So figure out how you want to stratify. If you want to do that based on 1 car garages, 2 car garages, 3 car garages, or if you want to do it based on the streets that you go on, or whatever that might be. And then for cluster, obviously doing it based on location. So maybe just do all the ones on the end of a cul-de-sac, or maybe do the ones if you're in an apartment building next to this building, or maybe you pick 2 or 3 buildings and do all the cars for each of those buildings. So however that might work for wherever you are living. And then for 5, 6, and 7, obviously just answer those after you're done with all the rest of the survey. Now, to show you Google Street View, so if you are not comfortable or if your parents do not want you to go outside to do this survey, if you just go to maps.google.com, and I'll just start it at the school. So we'll just say that that was my neighborhood that I was going to go to. So 7401 Johnson Drive. If you go down to this bottom right corner, there should be a little icon that says Browse Street View Images. You can just drag that little person onto the map wherever you want. So I'll just drag this person to where they are right in front of our school, which you can see over here. And then maybe I'll just go down this street here on Foster. So I'll go down until I see a garage for a house. So it looks like right here, I've got a garage, but no cars out in front. So what I would do in my data is I would record that this was house number 1, that there were no cars, that it was a 1 car garage, and that for color I would just leave that blank. So let's go to the next house up here on the left. Looks like we've got a 2 car garage, possibly, maybe 1 car, kind of hard to tell. But no cars outside once again, so this is house number 2, and no colors to record. Okay. So moving on, third house. Ooh, here we go. So third house, it looks like if you're careful, it looks like there might be a total of 4 cars, and it looks like only a 1 car garage. And then record the colors for each of those cars. Might be kind of hard to see. You might have to zoom in a little bit. And then you'll move on to your next house, and you'll just keep doing this until you get all your data. So you'd look and see 2 car garage, no cars out front, and so no colors to be recorded. And then you would just keep going. Make sure in your plan you say whether you're going to look at houses on the left, or maybe if you're going to look at houses on both sides of the street, so that you know to look to the right or to the left. and then record your data based on that. So lots of different options. If you want to, I would encourage you to get out, stretch your legs, get out of the house for a little bit. If that's not an option, then hopefully this street view can kind of help to alleviate that. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to email me, let me know, and have a good rest of your week, guys.